Alright, there you go. Close the door.
Turn up the light.
So I'm gonna query this by stating
Light.
the challenge.
Right, you need the light?
No, you're turning off.
Like, what did you create? Yeah,
Right,
and then
right.
and then how, and then trying to talk about how we did it.
Who we are, challenge, and how it works. Do you want me to, I'll just go through, we'll go through the basic flow statement, or like the workflow, and then do you want to do the how it works after? Or you want to, is that cool? Okay. Great.
Start with the flow.
Yeah, so introductions, flow, or introductions, problem, flow, how it works,
Maybe problems, then solution.
and then flow. Okay. I got an acronym. He's an expert. Yeah. Okay, so one.
Field learning.
Great. Hello, everybody out there in cyberspace. My name is Caleb Rudow. I'm a Peace Corps volunteer working with Bongo Hive. This is our brains behind the project.
I'm Francis Lombe, one of the developers at Bongo Hive. I've been working on this for the past few days.
Great. So we, as Peace Corps volunteers, noticed a need and a challenge, which was there's a lot of small business owners out there that have smartphones and have the capability to take digital records, but they're still writing everything on paper. So we wanted to develop an app that was simple and designed for a small shop owner to keep inventory, keep track of loss, and do a basic profit calculation. So there are plenty of apps out there that do complicated inventory management, point of sale, but this one is scaled down so it's as simple as possible, helping to teach small business owners better business management skills without overwhelming them with unnecessary information. So that's the challenge. We believe that Malonda inventory, Malonda means business in Chinyanja, the local language. We think that's the solution to the problem. So we'll start out and go over basically how the workflow is going to happen. So you open up the app and you say, I want to load my inventory into the Malonda app. So you go to inventory. The first thing that pops up is going to be add. So here you're going to add your items you already have in your store. So I have soap, I have 10 things of soap. Each unit of soap I know costs me 5 kwacha. And all the costs are going to be done in kwacha, so you don't have to worry about conversion, which you had a problem with other apps as well. So you go back, and then you have the delete in case you make a mistake. It's really simple. Then if you go back there, boom, add your inventory. And then you go to update, is what you're going to do whenever you have a new item coming into the store, or you have a new order coming into the store. So you've already set up your initial inventory with your add-ins. Now you ran out of soap, so your menu here is already populated with your soap. You select that, and then you add in the number of items you added to your stock, and then you click Update Stock, and that does 2 things. That updates your stock list, but it also makes sure it reminds you to record your expenses. So it says, well, you just added all these things into your inventory, how much do they cost? You're keeping track of how much money you're spending on the business. So you click Add Your Expense, put it all in there. Boom, really simple, nothing you don't need, everything you do. Go back to back, and one more back. So this is going to happen in a cycle. So business owners typically do inventory once a month. So you'll do your updates every time you do an order, which is typically once a week. So when you're done with that, you're going to go back to inventory, and you're going to say, well, I have all these numbers in my system. I need to count exactly what's in my store to figure out if those numbers are right, and add in my sales from my ledger sheet in the store to make sure that I'm making a profit and figuring out where my loss is going. So you go check inventory, and then there's your list of all your items, and you'll be able to add in your sales numbers from your ledger sheet, which is a sheet that most people use in the stores just to write down what you're buying, and then you'll add in your, also stop scrolling, scroll. Okay. And then you can add in your current count, which is how many you actually have in the store, and then that's going to tell you the difference if you're wrong. So that way you'll know, which is my conversations with business owners, the biggest problem is they're worried about loss. They're worried about having their employees being in the store, they take something, and you have no backup, or they write something on the paper ledger. So this way, you can have a simple format for recording it, you can save and export it, so you won't have anybody tampering with it because you have the backup. And it's all really friendly for people who are not too business savvy. So as we scroll all the way down, what we do here is we count all the things here. You make sure your counts are on and off so you can see where the losses are in your inventory. And then you're going to go to the income statement. And then that's going to take your expenses from the last sheet, from your expense sheet that you'd be marking with your update for stock. It's going to take your loss of stock, which is going to be the difference multiplied by the cost. And then you're going to add in your sales from your ledger sheet again. That's going to give you profit and loss. So these are all just numbers here that you're going to add in. You're just going to add in the sales, but it'll populate everything else for you. So at that point, you're going to save and export your file. You have your backup. Your inventory cycle is done. You've done your management of your loss. You've done your calculation of your profit. So you have a good idea of how your business is working, and it's all done simply enough so that anybody can start it up and get it running in 30 minutes or so. Brent, is anything about the magic behind this beautiful project here?
Nothing special. It's basically just jQuery Mobile makes HTML5. And yeah, still in prototype phase, still got a few things to add to it. But yeah, for the 2 days at least, we have something to show for it, and yeah, we're quite happy actually.
Absolutely. Great, thank you. And if you have a small shop out there watching this video, we have an application for you. It's called Malonda. Inventory app. Buy it, get it.